In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to turbocharge all of your Evo 2 runs by really blasting a double set of backlinks to all of your link feeds. At the end of every run, you get this huge copy text form. And what you want to do is copy it to a little file that I call links.txt. So first thing I do is I copy it, then I go through and I clean it up. I make sure that each line is a link. And I get rid of, sometimes the RSS feeds drop out and you end up with just a feedage.com. I delete those because those don't link to anything that's useful for me. Only these individual ones that end in PHP in a big number, those are actual RSS feeds that my Evo 2 run created that are actual to my backlinks. So I clean it up. Then I check to see if my Xfruits is doubled, and it often is, so I delete that. Clean it up, and then I delete my main site links and the email. Basically, I don't want anything other than secondary links in this list. Now I quickly save it. There's two things I do with this list that really turbocharge it. So let me show you exactly what I can do. The first thing I do is I create a huge RSS feed using a tool called Backlink Booster. Now, all the links you need to see how to use this software are in the resource pack in the resource section of the PDF. But let's just take a random link and I'll show you what Backlink Booster does. So here's just a random link that created for my run. See? Got a couple of links, yada yada. And inside this profile created by Evo 2, there's a link back to my site. Whatever site I just did my run on. Now, I click the button, boost it, and it fires up Backlink Booster. See, and so I give it a title, any title I want. I can give it a description, whatever kind of keywords are approaching your niche, whether it's dating sites, Evo 2, Evo 2 bonus, brute force SEO, anything like this. And you can give it a custom description. I love making backlinks to my backlinks. Now, let's see what happens. Fill it in, you click Let's Rock, and we can see what's happening. The first thing it does is it launches out a massive ping to all these different places to make sure that my backlink gets indexed. This is awesome because it means this backlink is going to have a little bit more juice. You know, we want to make sure as much backlink power flows into us. The second thing that can happen is you can have it automatically social marked with your OnlyWire account. You can have it email out. I don't have it running any email accounts right now. That's why it's giving me the warning. You can use the email accounts to send it directly to Ping FM or other options. You can create a sitemap for search engines. And then what you can do is it takes a URL file and it blasts it to social bookmarking systems. So it does all of these things for you, and you can even do more by clicking these buttons, right? So it just creates a little bit more juice, backlinks to my backlinks. This tool is one of the secret weapons that I've been using that really drives a lot more traffic to my sites, and one of the ways I quickly double, triple, and even make 10 times more powerful my Evo 2 runs. Now, the way it works, you just take your text, this links.txt file, and I copy it into a folder inside of the Backlink Booster folder on my server, and it automatically starts blasting through these links. And as it does each link, it deletes it. The only thing is that that's way better than doing it manually because it could take forever to do hundreds of runs. These are just my runs from the last couple of days, probably in the last 3 or 4 days. All the runs I've been doing of Evo 2. You don't want to manually go backlink boost, type everything in. The whole point is about making this an automated tool. The second tool I use is called Backlink Energizer. This is a tool that's run inside of one of your blogs. So what I do is I just create a subdomain blog that's not something I really use. This one's about celebrities. I grabbed a bunch of RSS feeds for content and a bunch of different keywords, because this is the way Backlink Energizer works. What you do with them is you have right here where you can add in links. Okay, for them, instead of using everything, I like to just use my profile links. I don't use my RSS links here. And I'll show you why. So let's copy it in. Copy. Paste. Add. And then we can check the status. I've added 83 links. Okay, and as we can see that it had just dried up. I've already done 512 links with this one. And it created 83 links are now to go that I just added in. So what does it do? It creates I have about 20 different profiles. Here's an example. It creates just these different articles and posts. Makes this look like a real blog, right? And at the end of each blog, if you see, it says Brittany Murphy, but it's actually linking to a member profile that has different backlinks to different websites of mine. How great is that? So this is another way to drive backlinks to my backlinks to my backlinks. And what's really great is that you can have a bunch of different sites it's going to. It sends you to a WordPress.com site, gives you a Blogspot site, Typepad, Blogger, LiveJournal, Tumblr, all these different sites. So now these two tools combined really turbocharge my runs and give you something useful to do with this copy text at the end of your runs. So if you've been wondering what you can do with that, it's something really powerful. And what's great about both those tools is they're a one-time buy. There's no monthly fee or anything, and that's what I'm really interested in. And they'll make a huge difference for you. You'll start seeing that your runs are 5 or 10 times more powerful, and you can really blast ahead of the competition. A lot of people only use one level of Evo 2, but there's levels and levels and levels. I'll teach you one more super advanced thing that I really like to do is I have here my RSS feed. I love mixing this RSS feed in when I use Xfruits to create a feed. I'll take this RSS feed of all my links to my backlinks. So that RSS feed contains every backlink Evo 2's ever created for me. And I mix it in with my other runs for a run. And as you can see, it comes up orange and Xfruits, so it's a good run. So now I always mix this in, which means I have backlinks in a circle, leading to my backlinks, leading to my backlinks, leading to each other in a cyclical fashion. And sometimes I'll even do a run directly on this page just to give a little bit more page rank and a little bit more juice to that page, because that's exactly what we want to be happening. So you can use these tools in a cyclical fashion and just keep taking advantage of these links. Always try and think outside the box, and that's how you can use the copy text output from the end of your runs to make Evo 2 even more powerful, all on autopilot.